There's a lot kicking off on Coronation Street next week as spoilers allude to upcoming plots and twists in current storylines. There's teasers that could be linked to the ongoing mystery surrounding what happened to Becky Swain, and it could take an unexpected turn. There's the rumbling on of an affair, as one character gets suspicious. Fans will also see romance drama, new passion and devastating news about a former character. There's also an exit revealed by one Weatherfield resident who confides in their family that they will be moving away. It comes after the news earlier this year that Oddie Allahan would be leaving the soap, with new spoilers appearing to confirm this happens very soon. So it's a big week with multiple characters taking center stage, and we can't not mention the bin wars, as well as drama at Carla Connor's factory. Let's kick things off with the double exit news. Oddie breaks the news to his loved ones next week that he wants a fresh start, after recent trouble linked to the LSD spiking and the robbery at the shop, as well as his debts. Things reached breaking point when Oddie and Father Dev Allahan fell out, with Dev wanting him to leave the street to get himself on track. It seems as though Oddie has considered this as next week's spoilers reveal. Oddie tells Dev and Asha that the police have let him off with a caution, and so he's spoken to their cousin Vikram about starting afresh in India. Asha Allahan is devastated about her twin brother's plan, so will this be his final episode? As for the other exit update, Terry's sad news for the Michaelis kids as it's revealed a former character is sentenced to 4 years in prison. Tim Metcalf, who is caring for Lou's daughters Joni and Shanice, finds out Brody planned to run away with them amid social services looking into their care. Tim confronts the teen and advises him to trust their judgment. Later in the week though, Brody breaks the sad news to Joni and Shanice that their mum has been sentenced to 4 years in prison over Gary Winder's attack. They are left distraught, and just as the social worker arrives with a psychologist in tow, a scream is heard from the garden. So what has happened? Also next week, Carla faces drama at the factory when colleague Sarah Platt locks a client in the office amid a run-in with her partner Kit Green. Sarah has agreed to take over a client meeting for Carla, and the client, Eli, ends up being late. It turns out he was stopped in his car with the vehicle searched for parking illegally by a police officer, and it's Kit. So when Kit shows up to the factory just as Eli is in the meeting listening to Sarah's pitch, he's shocked and is furious to find out he's Sarah's boyfriend. Eli goes to leave and a desperate Sarah takes action, locking him in the office to continue the pitch. It leads to Eli spreading rumors about her to the factory customers, with Carla issuing a warning to Sarah. Sarah isn't the only one dealing with it though, as at the station, D.I. Costello confronts Kit about claims of intimidation from Eli. Amid existing drama between the pair, Costello puts Kit on desk duty for the foreseeable future, suggesting that if anyone asks it's because of his injuries to avoid a formal inquiry. When Sarah finds out it was her brother David Platt who gave out Kit's details to Eli, she's annoyed, but even more so when it emerges Kit has threatened the client. But Kit has something else on his mind, and it's linked to tragic Becky Swain. He tells Sarah that he was recently investigating a case and realized it was linked to an historic case that Lisa's wife Becky was working on. After requesting her files, Kit revealed Costello told him to leave well alone, so he continued to work on it in secret. But has he found something out? Meanwhile, Lisa is at the station when Costello speaks to her, advising her to keep her relationship with Kit purely professional as he wouldn't want to see her get dragged down with him. Lisa's taken aback by what he says, but what has Costello got against Kit, and why doesn't he want Lisa and Kit working together? Could it be linked to what Kit has found out, and is he maybe getting too close to the truth? Does he want to keep Lisa and Kit from talking in case they realize something is going on, or is Kit simply someone who is trouble? As for Carla, she gives Sarah a bad time after her attempts to make amends with Eli. But this isn't the only drama between the two families, as back home, new neighbors Lisa and David are at war over the bins. Lisa reveals she's keeping a note of every time she hears David the dog, the family's pet, barking from next door, and her partner Carla's is left amused. There's bound to be plenty of humor as the pair's clashing continues. Another big plot next week sees Tracy Barlow flirting with Carl Webster amid his affair with sister-in-law Abby Franklin. Abby is jealous, but he claims he's simply covering his tracks, but Tracy doesn't see it that way and sneaks into his hotel room. Thinking he's about to have some afternoon delight with Abby, he's shocked to see Tracy instead, but will he go along with it? Later in the week, Kevin Webster, not knowing about his wife's affair with his brother, is excited for their family holiday, only for Abby to lose her passport. She tells him to go without her and that she will meet him there, unaware that at the hotel Tracy has rumbled Carl's feelings for Abby. Soon enough, Abby and Carl give in to passion again, and a further kiss is spotted by Tracy through the window. Tracy smirks, but will she expose the pair? It comes amid Carl's sister Debbie Webster collapsing at home after feeling dizzy, leading to her being rushed to hospital. Also next week, Tyrone Dobbs and Steve McDonald attempt to make amends after recent drama. But an awkward moment with Tyrone's mother Cassie could lead to Steve's plans to move back in being thwarted. Elsewhere next week, Ryan Connor is on hand to help Debbie, but she's less than impressed, while Dee Dee Bailey gives into her feelings and kisses new love interest Ollie. She tells him she wants to take things slowly, to which he agrees, but when he finds out she has a daughter, how will he react? Finally next week, Ali Nazir is welcomed back to the legal team by Dee Dee and Adam Barlow. Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and ITVX.